Hey, it's Thaddeus from Eris Fit. A whole lot of you have been asking about our experience with Qualia. So Qualia is the world's first nootropic stack. So this is a smart drug or a smart supplement to help with cognitive function, to making your brain process better, faster, and to do a whole lot of things to upgrade your whole consciousness. And it's made by the Neurohacker Collective. So we do have a 10% off coupon at erisfit.com that you can use to buy Qualia. It is not an inexpensive product, but this is something that Chris and I have said over and over. The more that we use Qualia, the more that we really, really like this product. So Qualia comes in 2 steps. So this is Qualia Step 1, and then there's a second bottle here, Qualia Step 2. So when we look at the back, there's a whole lot of ingredients. You can Google Qualia reviews. You'll get the Eris Fit article on all the ingredients that are in Qualia, why they're there, and how they make it work so well synergistically. What I'm going to show you is a little bit about how I use the product. So Step 1 is 3 capsules. Now, for me, 3 capsules is a little bit too much. For some people, that might be perfect. So I cut the dose in 1/3. So I actually take just 2 of these at one time. And that is Step 1. You would take those without any food. So in the morning, first thing when you wake up, on an empty stomach. The next time you eat, whether that's breakfast or lunch, you would take Step 2. This is Step 2. It is 5 tablets. So again, because I'm cutting in 1/3, I'll take 3 to 4 of the 5 tablets instead of a full dose. I'm taking roughly 2/3 of a dose. For me, that works perfect. Every time I take this, I like it more and more. So I am here in my hotel in Holland, Michigan, and this is where my corporate headquarters, my full-time day job, is based out of. And I'm starting a brand new position where I'm hiring a new team of people, needing to learn a whole lot of new information that other people had been working on for almost 2 years. I need to absorb that all at once very quickly, also very quickly get my team up to speed on what they need to be doing to be effective. And in order for me to do my best work, I have to learn way too much stuff. It's kind of overloading. So what I've found is taking the Qualia in the morning before I go to work, Step 1, before I have any food, and I'm going to intermittent fast, bulletproof coffee until lunch. I'll take Step 2 at lunchtime with my lunch, and for me that works amazingly well. I have full capacity of my brain all day long to absorb that information far more quickly than I believe I could have without the Qualia. In addition, I'm finding far higher creativity and easier to make connections in my brain to different ideas that I can bring forward into this space that I'm going to work in. So I have found increased creativity, much faster cognitive processing speed, much easier reaching for words when I want to describe something. So for me, I'm able to learn that information that I need to learn more quickly. I'm able to absorb information more quickly, and it makes me a way more effective corporate manager in this corporate day job. Now, I will also use it on the weekdays and weeknights when I'm writing blog posts. So for me, when I'm writing out a blog post and I need to get really creative, this product helps me really dial in that creativity. So it's been really huge for me in that aspect. Now with Qualia, you do get a pamphlet with the Qualia product when you order it. That pamphlet is important for you to read. You do want to cycle the Qualia, which means you do not want to take it 7 days a week, all month. So they recommend 5 days on, 2 days off. The 2 days do not have to be concurrent, right next to each other. So for me personally, I do Saturday and Sunday off of Qualia, and then I'll use it during the week, sometimes 3 days, sometimes all 5 days. But you could split it up and take Qualia for 5 days in a row, skip a day, begin taking it again, take another day off. So it doesn't matter which 2 days you pick, but essentially some of the ingredients and quality can lead to downregulation of your own internal production systems of some of the brain nutrients that they're providing, and we do not want to have that happen. So you do want to ensure that you cycle off the Qualia at least 2 days a week. You could do it more. You could just use Qualia as often as 1 day a week if you wanted to, or only for those times when you really need to learn something quickly or you really need to get into a creative mode. So any way you want to use it, I've used it all those ways. I found it very effective. I enjoy using it about 5 days a week during the week while I'm doing my work, and especially when I'm here at corporate headquarters and need to be a little bit more on my game constantly than I would be when working from home. So that's what I've got for you guys. Hopefully that's helpful on how I use Qualia and how you might use it. Why don't you leave a comment if you do use Qualia and if you've tried it out, and whether you found it effective, what you thought about the product itself, and any other feedback or questions that you might have for us. Thaddeus again from Eris Fit. Have a good one, guys.